So welcome back. So today we are going to learn how to integrate test containers into an existing project. So what are we going to do today? So we want to be able to run our Postgres integration tests. So we have tests in this package. We want to be able to run them independently. Like we don't have to create a database first, then do the migrations and then run the tests. We want to make it happen on the fly. So what we are going to do for that is we are going to use this package here called test containers. So let's get started. So what do we really want to achieve? We want to be able to spin a container on the fly when a test is running, run the tests, and then get rid of the container. So yeah, so this is what we are going to do. So to achieve that, in an already written code like this, so this is the function that runs database migrations. Excuse. So what we are going to do here is we want to separate it into its own package so that we can call it from anywhere in the code base. So let's do that. So when we do that, we are going to have, we create a Go file, migrations, and then we are going to copy this over. We are going to just cut it and yeah, paste it here. So we export the package run db migration. So let's import the errors. Yeah, let's import the errors package. And yeah, then I think we still have so in the main file, the change we are going to make, we are going to import it here. Yeah, migrations.run db migrations. And yeah, so let's try and see if our server still runs. And yeah, everything works well. So we have managed to separate that. So now we can call this in any package. So what we are going to do is we come to our main test of the database. So right here, what is going on is we are creating a config, and the only reason we are reading the config is so that we can get the database path and all that, and then we are creating a connection to that DB, and then we are passing the connections to the new test queries so that our tests can be connected to this live database. But right now, what we want to replace this with is we spin up a test container, give the connections, run, and then exit. So when you go back to the documentation, we are using Go. So this is how it's done. So we will create a generic container. But then on the image, we'll create it for Postgres, and then we wait for it to start accepting connections. So yeah, this is how we are going to do this. Yeah, this is that is in a nutshell what we want to do. So okay, well, let's start by getting rid. Let's uncomment this out. So here, test containers, we need a context. So we are going to use context.background, and then we need t.testing object. So that we will need, and then what do we need? We now need to get a Postgres container. So the way we do it is we are going to have pg container, comma, error equals to Postgres dot so okay, wait. So we will need some packages here. Yeah, we will need some packages here. So one of them is this package from test containers. Let me just name it pg so that it doesn't like get deleted on save. So this is what we are going to have. Oh, let's just have it at Postgres, and then we remove that there, and then I hope that when I do a go mod tidy, we'll bring this into our environment. Yeah, nice. So while that is happening, we need a cleanup function. So we're going to use the t function that we created, and we are going to use it for cleanup. Yeah, so what that will do is it will clean up our Docker containers that will be spun up if after the tests have been run. So then we want a connection string, and then that connection string will act as our DB source. So what are we going to do? We are going to look for a connection string and an error, and then our pg container dot get dot get the connection string, and then we'll pass a context to it, and also we connect in SSL mode, disabled. So after that, now we have a DB source. So I think if we pass the connection string here, we will be able to connect to this database. So let me see if that works. Let's run this test. I hope it does. Yeah, so a lot on the test side, but I think yeah, let's just correct these. I think something changed, and cannot use type string as type, PG type, numeric. Amount, let's have it as PG type. And I think we need another error there. The error is there, and then I hope all our errors are gone. Yeah, now it works. So yeah, so let's concentrate on this window here. So here the tests are failing, yes, but you can see right here we span a container, and now we have the container is ready. So every time we run these tests, we will be using these containers. So you can even use this as your integration test. And the reasons our tests are failing, you can see, is because the migrations are not done. So we come back and we see what do we need to do before we start writing to the database. We need to do a migration. So here we are going to do the migration after connecting. So that is where our migrations package is going to come in handy. So we are going to run our DB migrations, and then that migrations folder. I don't know if we are going to pick this. Let's see. Let's run our tests again. Nice. So yeah, so when you go to the migrate package, there are imports that we need to have. That's why when you check down here, it's telling us forgotten import and all that. So I don't know if we have them in the main file. We can see if they were not cleaned up. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, this here. So we are going to, let's cut that from here and go to our migrations package and then gracefully paste them here. So the error will change. The container is being created. Yeah, no scheme. So what this means is that we did not find the migrations uh, file. So what we could do here is maybe we can bring up the configs. So we load the configs, and then for the migration path, we have the config dot migration URL. Let's see if that works. No such file or directory. So here we are still, I think we are still not getting the migration paths. I don't know. Let me print the path. Println config dot migration URL so that we can see why or what is going on. No, let's sorry. Let's print it before the error and see. Yeah, so this is the path. So file db migrations. So this should work. I think when you're in the root folder, but let's see where the relative folder where this is at. So we are in the migrations folder. We need to go back one step and then inside the db folder we go into migrations. So let me see if we can construct that here. So we'll have we'll have we'll have our migrations file as fmt, but then not that. I think we are going to have that, then into db slash. Maybe that will work, maybe that will work, maybe that will work. Let me see if let's remove that. And then instead of this, we are going to pass this. No, migrations path. Config declared but not used. Let's Yeah, still the same problem. Oh, nice. Yeah, it worked. It worked. So these other tests are failing, but they are not failing because we are not connecting to the database. Like you can see, now we create the test queries to create bank details, get bank details, list bank details, and all that are passing. But here, new row for relation users violate check consent users department check. So yeah, I think that fails because we have to create, we have to add a user before we create a random user. We need to add it to a department. So let me see if we have tests to create random department. Let me just look at this. Uh, yeah. So here, create users. We need a department that is a string. So how are we going to do that? Mm, Create user params. Yeah, it requires the department, and then here also, yeah. Let's see on the let's see why this one is failing. Yeah. Check user department. Let's see our migration files or on users. Yeah, so department can be accounts, finance, and all that. Let's add this to create random user. So test. So where are user test? Yeah, our user test is here. So yeah, department, we can have uh yeah, we can have that. So our test users, you'll find that all of them are belong to this department. And now, yeah, and now voila, our tests pass. And if we come and let's run all the tests and see why is this one failing. Cannot decode status undefined. So I think create petty cache has a problem. Let me fix it. Let's see. I think our problem is in the amount. PG type numeric. Let's ask ChatGPT to do for us. Oh. Yeah, that is the exponent. This is the exponent, and then let's have int, something like that. Mhm. amount, we'll have it as 100, then do a point int amount. I don't know. No, that won't work. Do a pointer to amount. Oh, why is it misbehaving? Big int. OPG type numeric. Yeah, let's see. Let's see an example on Stack Overflow, or maybe here, and we can, so that my internet is slow. Yeah, but apart from that, we get the gist of it. We get, yeah, so that is how you integrate test containers into an existing code base. I don't want to bother you with let's see, why is this one failing? Why did this one fail? An invalid operation. Let's get rid of this first. Let me see if my search results, oh, my internet. Let's see, let's see if this one, if we can get an example. Let's see. Okay, so I'll stop it here. This one is making it go too long. So I will fix this and see you in the next video. So I hope you learned something, and happy coding, happy learning. Thank you.